Welcome to your daily reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. I hope you all are doing fantastic this Monday. For those of you who are new, and reminders to the rest, I do daily readings Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do twice a month astrological readings for you. And let's see, I also do the daily shorts with quick little readings, 3-card readings. So let's see what's happening here today. Also, just a quick reminder, I appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button. Also, give me a comment. It really does help the channel. I do feel like the comments do help us connect. I've had a few lately and I appreciate it. I know my channel's really small right now. I'm trying to get it moving a little bit, gaining some ground, and I have been, so I feel good about it. So it's good. So let's get going. Also hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Let's go. What do we need to know today? Current situation, 8 of Cups, present influence, the Hierophant, unseen is 3 of Pentacles, unexpected, Sun. I like that. Challenge, Page of Swords, strength, 3 of Cups. And where does this lead? We've got the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. I was gonna say I'm gonna change my reading just to do 2 cards because 3 cards sometimes is too much, especially in a daily reading. But then the 10 of Swords came up, so I'm like, I gotta move. I will always pull an extra card if there's a negative or a tough card at the end. However, unless it keeps going, then I gotta stop at some point. What is the advice? 6 of Swords, stars at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Lovers. I do feel at the start at the bottom of the deck, this is an important reading for you because it would be about really reaching those true desires. To me, the star is about our journey. It's the North Star. It's the things that bring us joy, because think about the star and all of the little sayings with the star. We wish upon a star, wanting to be a star. Some of us, not all of us. Wishing upon, wanting to be, follow the North Star. There's a lot with the stars, and if you're astrology, the stars align. It's not just the planets too. To me, like the sky is, because those are little suns. Not little suns. They look little to us, but they're suns. They're out there. They're shining light on our journey, and that's what the star is to me. And I feel like that. So there's something here that's pretty important and big. It's interesting to me. There's only a couple majors here, but I do feel like it's an important situation. And I feel like this has to do with, this is the present influence, which is the Hierophant. And there's something here, normally I would say a commitment or something, but it's like you want more. You want more, and it's not greedy more, because it's not about money. And it could be for some of you, absolutely. It could be about money, job, but it's more about who you are as a person. It's like, I want to find what I'm really about, where I'm really supposed to be, what's my journey, that kind of wanting more to know about where your life is supposed to be headed, that kind of energy. And because of that, you're ready to leave something behind that you realize is getting in your way. Excuse me. And I don't have my water up here. So this is the current situation, walking away from something that you feel is just not fitting in the mold here. So let's first look at the Hierophant. I really feel like that's what it's saying here. Like the Hierophant can be so many different things. I mean, I feel like it's, really, it can be about commitment and contracts and all of that stuff. But to me, it's more about, I don't even think it's about contracts. I always see the Justice as about contracts, but it's like he's the priest guy. And so to me, it's a very, very, very spiritual card. And because it's the Hierophant, it's the leader of that, right? That spiritual energy. Knight of Swords flew out. What is the Hierophant, please? The Hermit with the 5 of Cups. Yeah, you know, there's something here where you're like, why am I constantly being disappointed? I've been looking into this, and I feel like the disappointment keeps coming back around, and that's why you're questioning, where am I supposed to really go? What is my journey really supposed to be? You know, it's that big question, what's my soul purpose? Why am I here? You know, it's more than just, you know, having a lover or having a job. Those things encompass, but it's even more than that. And you've been on a journey with the hermit, and you're like, I'm just really tired of being disappointed. And that's why you're like, okay, I got to walk away from something here. I absolutely do. Let's take a look at this Eight of Cups. Can you tell us more about this Eight of Cups, please? What is this Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups. Ugh. Eight of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. The Wheel. Three of Wands. I think the Eight of Cups is here because you know that there's something that you need to move away from. It's time to move on. The Wheel is that journey headed in the right direction, because I think what the Three of Wands is also telling us is that you've seen, I feel like what you've seen what you're walking away from. You're going, this is just, it's not going to work for me. This is not working. And I'm walking away from it because I want to go into the right direction. So I do feel like that's what the Three of Wands is saying. You've got this clarity here. The Three of Pentacles is in the unseen. This could be somebody or something in the background that you won't probably see this happening, but there could be something with this Three of Pentacles where, you know, there could be something working on your side. I want to say, you know, you maybe people that you know, people that you work with, people that are around you, your friend group, family group, anything. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. But I feel like it's absolutely Empress and Temperance. Whew. Yeah, this could be like a mother figure almost. I'm sorry, I'm getting that with the Empress. Someone that you really look up to, but someone that takes care of you. Like, I don't mean takes care of you like physically or even financially, but you know, usually your mother, like it's someone that you would consider someone you can count on all the time. I know not all mothers are fit that mold, but it's someone that you associate with nurturing you. And the Temperance is really about making things happen. This is really odd, and it might be very specific to somebody, but I'm really getting a feeling like this is a spiritual thing happening here that you're not realizing is happening. And normally I don't see this, but what I do is I feel like for some of you, your spirit guides are guiding you right now. They're taking care of you and guiding you, and they're, you know, allowing you to make things happen. I don't believe spirits make things happen. That's my belief. I believe we do. Um, but they do guide us, right? They absolutely do. Um, so I feel like that's what I feel like. For some of you, it's very specific. You're not gonna ever know about that unless you have a really good psychic that can connect with your spirit guides. But I feel like they are, and I really do. I really do. It's like they know where you want to go. The unexpected is the Sun. I feel like you trust. See, the reason why too I feel that way was with the Hierophant as well, because this is a pretty spiritual thing happening here, and I look at the Eight of Cups as a very spiritual card as well, because it's a knowing that this isn't working out and you have to walk away. It's not the Six of Swords, which is up in our advice, which is like taking the initiative to walk away. This is like, no, the waters are rocky, and the Six of Swords, you're just saying this is just not serving me. And the Sun comes in unexpectedly. So I think when you start making this decision of saying, yeah, I want to know what my soul purpose is, what is it? And there comes the Sun, right? So let's see what's happening. Six of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. Um, I feel like once you make a decision and know what you want to do and you see the benefit, that you will feel like there is like this equal give and take. Again, I'm sorry, but I feel like this reading is extremely spiritual because I think the Six of Pentacles is not about another person, a human body. It's more a spiritual give and take because you also have to recognize your spirit guides. I believe you do. One of the things that, just as a side note, really easy thing to do as well is when you're seeing those like numbers, I see a lot of twos and fours. And when I see them, I always say thank you because they're telling me that I'm on the right path, right? And I know that they're watching, I know that they're there. And that thank you, I think, goes a long way because you're recognizing them. And that's the give and take here. But once you decide to kind of let that happen, I feel like you're going to bring a lot of like, happiness in because you're saying I'm resolved to being on that right path. I feel like that. So this is, I think, why the Page of Swords is, this is a pretty spiritual reading. I feel like the Page of Swords is in your challenge because if you're trying to see everything at very logical card here. And when we're talking about spiritual things, those sometimes don't feel logical. Doesn't mean they're not. They just don't always feel that way. And if you're not seeing the logical explanation, it could be a challenge for you. I want logic. I want direction. I want to see it. I want to know it. That's the Page of Swords. And so that might be a little bit of a challenge not having your hands on a specific situation. However, your strength is the Three of Cups. That's trust. That's trust in the people around you. That's trust, that I feel like you have people around you that are helping you through this because the Three of Cups is about people around you. This, I could be your spirit guides, but I'm feeling more this is that you have the people around you that are encouraging, in your spiritual journey. They're not like dissing you or, you know, guiding you away from it. No, they're helping you. This is very interesting. Page of Pentacles is where this leads. So you will discover something here. And you've put in the work. So this is saying that you've put in the work with the Page of Pentacles. And there is something that you are going to learn here with this discovery that's going to allow you to put an ending to something very specific. We'll clarify. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Swords. This is you putting an end to something. Now, it leads to the Queen of Cups, and she's facing this entire reading. So when I look at it, you guys know I read like how I see the cards, and she's facing this, and she's giving energy to everything that's happening here, and she's giving love and, feeding she's dumping her cup out so that it feeds in front of her, her garden or the soil. And that's what I feel like is happening here. You're going to be feeding this journey for yourself. I really feel like with that, that Queen of Cups. So let's take a look at the Ten of Swords here. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Two cards, please. Five of Cups and the Six of Wands. So yeah, you're putting an end to a disappointment. So the Five of Cups, right? So you've had some kind of disappointment, and I feel like you're done with the disappointments. No, I'm not going to worry about what's no longer in front of me. I'm going to worry about what's in front of me and where I go. And that's the recognition of that. And that's what you're recognizing is you need to let go of something that you're holding on to because you feel like there may be some disappointments. And maybe what you're realizing is too that sometimes we get a disappointment, but it's there to tell us something, like this is not where you're supposed to be instead of like keep going back to that disappointment. So I do feel like you're showing up for that. And that's what you're putting an end to is no, I'm going to get out of this funk. I'm going to stop looking at what I don't have. And I'm going to look at what I have going forward, where I can go from here. It's a very important reading, guys. For some of you, it's very important. The Queen of Cups, I don't think I need to clarify that because I really do feel like that's where you're going to be headed. It's filling your heart space. If you feel like this, feeling the Queen of Cups just feels good. you know, doing the right thing, taking care of business, taking care of yourself, taking care of those around you, taking care of this particular situation. I feel like you're feeding yourself. You're feeding yourself and realizing that you're going in the right direction. And the Six of Swords is in your advice. You couldn't ask for better advice, because it feels like if you know it's not good, move away from it. And that's exactly what you do with the Ten of Swords, I feel like. So no, you know, this isn't working. So, you know that you can move forward anytime. So I feel like if you're feeling like with that Eight of Cups, knowing that you need to walk away, this is just solidifying it. If that's what you really know that you need to do, then you need to do it, right? So don't let yourself get too hung up on should I or shouldn't I. So there you have your reading for today. Quite the spiritual reading. I hope this finds you all well, and take care. Have a beautiful day.